Hey everybody, this month I'm counting down the top 4 most important videos that we did all of last year and talking about why I think they're important and how they're going to change the way we do Adam's Answers moving forward. This next one is AntiDrug Spokesperson exposed during MELTDOWN. Stick around after and I'll talk about the behind the scenes of it all, why I think it's important, and how it's going to change the way we make this show.
Hi everybody, I'm here today with my friend Karen.
Hi!
And Karen has a really cool job. Tell everyone what you do, Karen.
I teach kids about how drugs are bad.
That's really terrific. Karen, how long have you been doing this?
I used to be a lot more busy in the 80s and 90s. I had a cable access show and a whole series of video cassettes.
Now, for those folks who might not have seen your show before, I think we have a clip.
Not likely, Adam.
Oh, no, actually, I think we found one, Karen.
What? Oh.
Yeah, let's roll that.
Ah, jeez. Whoa. Hey, dudes. You know what's not radical? Drugs. Drugs are badical. And now, a message from our tubular sponsors.
That was really great. That's really sweet. You're doing a good thing.
Oh, thank you. Hey, I'd just like to address all your viewers. Don't take drugs, okay, guys? I implore you. Drugs are really bad. They'll mess you up. Your family, your friends, they'll all leave you. Your teeth are gonna fall out. You'll end up on the unemployment line. And soon, the animals will smell the stuff in your pockets. You'll get stuck to TSA.
Karen,
what?
Karen,
Yeah.
Are you okay?
What makes you ask me that, Adam?
Well, you're showing an awful lot of strong emotion right now. Karen?
Yeah?
Have you been taking drugs?
Would it be so bad if I had, Adam?
Well, yes, and I just want you to know that I care about you, Karen.
You mean you won't be mad at me?
No, I won't be mad at you, but I'll feel really sad, and I want to get you some help. So I think maybe, why don't you go rest in the other room, and we can talk more after the show, okay? All right?
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Adam.
Hey, Bruno.
Do you believe that, Karen? What a hypocrite.
That's a very judgy thing for you to be saying right now.
What? She's telling all the kids, don't take drugs, then she takes them. She's a hypocrite.
I really don't think it's appropriate for you to be so blunt right now.
What? No, Adam, you got me all wrong. A hypocrite is someone who says one thing, then does the other. I know. Let's make a list of all the hypocrites in the world so we'll know to steer clear of them.
Because you think we shouldn't be friends with hypocrites?
Exactly.
Okay, let's make a list of all the hypocrites. You start.
Great. Politicians. The people who run the government.
Okay, well, not every single one of them, but yes, there are some hypocrites in our government. Who else?
Teachers.
Really?
Well, yeah. Not every teacher likes apples, and apples are the universal symbol of teaching. Hypocrisy!
Okay, well then I guess we're gonna have to include farmers, because some farmers grow foods that they don't even eat, and bakers. A surprising number of bakers are gluten intolerant.
Exactly. Hypocrisy!
Okay, who else?
White people.
And?
All right, black people.
And?
Women?
And let me guess, men?
Yeah, definitely.
Kids. Kids say that lying is bad, and then a lot of them do it anyway.
Yeah, better put them on the list.
Okay, and what about me?
Well...
Let me answer that for you.
Okay.
I am sometimes.
Pray tell.
For example, I teach Sunday school, and then I disobey the book of Leviticus.
What are you talking about?
This shirt that I'm wearing right here, it's a cotton nylon blend. What about lobsters?
No, never.
Think carefully, Bruno. You're a union actor, and you're only supposed to be on union shows. This is not a union show. You should not be here.
Hey, come on, that's not gonna be a problem, come on.
Okay, well, let's roll that tape of you leading that union rally last week.
Crabs are scabs. Yes, crabs are scabs. You know it. Crabs are scabs. Read the sign. All right. Now I'm embarrassed.
Well, that wasn't my goal, to make you feel embarrassed, but look around you, Bruno. Everybody is on this list. There isn't anyone who doesn't belong on this list. If you say you're not going to be friends with hypocrites, you're going to be really lonely because you'll be all by yourself.
Okay, I get where you're coming from. You mean like our friend Karen. You think Karen deserves a second chance?
I do. Karen doesn't need for us to judge her right now. She needs for us to love her, Bruno.
All right.
So, what do you say we take Karen to get some help, and then we can grab some dinner and talk more about this on the way home?
Love it. How about some surf and turf? Uber, Uber, chopper, Uber, Uber.
I can't stop this feeling.
Action.
Hey, dudes! You know, it's not... Let's go again! We'll do it live! We'll do it now! Don't touch me!
So I love this episode for many reasons. I love that it's kind of got some teeth to it. I wanted to unpack hypocrisy and kind of slap all of us on the wrist, but in a way that didn't seem like I was wagging my finger at anybody. And this script is one of those great examples. I think I wrote this thing in like 10 minutes one morning. It kind of like popped in my head. I sat down, I knocked it out. I took it to our writers' meeting and I was convinced that they were going to hate it. They were going to be like, what are you doing? You have a puppet who's on drugs? Are you kidding me? But they were like, yeah, it's fun. Let's make it. And then when I was talking it through with our director, John, it was written nowhere in the script that Karen was a puppet. It literally was the morning of the shoot that John and I got on the same page about that one. Sorry, John. One of his favorite things to say to me to this day is, Karen's a puppet? Michael, our fantastic puppeteer, if you want to see what he looks like, then watch the How to Say I'm Sorry episode. He's a human in that episode. We had another puppeteer all lined up and ready to go and wasn't able to do it at the last second. So I called up my friends over at the Bob Baker Marionette Theater here in Los Angeles, and they said, we know this guy, he's great. And so he came out, met him, we practiced it a couple of times. He improv'd some of the funnier lines in the video, and yeah, I'm really proud about that. So again, I feel like one of the most valuable lessons of last year is figuring out how do we continue to poke and prod stuff that's really kind of uncomfortable about the human condition, but doing it in a way that's kind of fun and lighthearted. One of the things that I've been thinking about a lot lately that I think I'll definitely write some episodes about is how I don't think that generally we as kids or grown-ups tend to be very good at perspective. I don't think we're very good at putting ourselves in other people's shoes. And I really think that's something we all need to get better at if we're going to heal this country and learn how to be neighbors again in a way that I don't think we're mastering right now. So figuring out how do we keep that light, how do we keep that funny, and yet say something that's got some teeth to it. Maybe that'll be a great opportunity to have Bruno back. Karen's still in rehab. She can't come.